Hey, so I haven't filmed anything in quite a while because I've been ill. I kind of didn't have much of a voice for a while. Still, you might still be able to hear it a little bit, but I'm alright. I have my voice back now. So I couldn't really film it, and also, as explained in another video, my exams are coming up very soon, so it's all like work, work, work. But I have had time to read, and I filmed a book haul about a week ago, maybe a bit longer ago. About a week ago, I think, or maybe longer. But I'd forgotten to put it up. So that's going up today, as is reviews for two of the books that were in the book haul, if that makes sense. I think it does. Anyway, in fact, I might even have more reviews to put up. I've kind of lost track of what I've uploaded and what I haven't, so yeah. But anyway, the book haul will be up, and two of them from that I have finished. I've been reading the Drake Chronicles series, which the first one is My Love Lies Bleeding by Alyxandra Harvey. I've got the first three. I'm not sure how many there are, but I have the first three so far, and I'm on the third one that much through. So I'm quite a bit through. So I'll be doing a review for the first two, but this is on the first book. This is another vampire series. It's been recommended to me quite a lot, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'll read you the summary. "They're close," she murmured, watching. "Run," I suggested, "like right now." She shook her head. "If we act like prey, they'll act like predators." So, I don't really know how to pronounce her name. Solange? I don't know. Solange has always known she's a vampire, and as the only female vampire ever born not initiated, she's surrounded by danger on all sides, from other vampire tribes who want to take her blood into their lineage, and from the bounty hunters who are set on destroying her and her family. When she's kidnapped, it's up to her elder brother Nicholas and best friend Lucy to save her. But can Lucy save herself from Nicholas, who tempts her with every look? What will be her own fate if she surrenders her heart to a vampire? So, that's... Oh, it says also, for fans of Stephanie Meyer, this is a seductive and compelling novel rich with passion and adventure, which carries the reader breathless to the very last page. So, I wasn't very happy that they compared it to Stephanie Meyer. That had alarm bells ringing, but it wasn't like Twilight at all, which I was really glad about, because yeah, basically every vampire series now is like trying to be Twilight, and I don't want it to be Twilight. I want it to be something different, and this was something different. I was a little bit worried it'd be a rip-off of Vampire Diaries as well, only because this one, which is the third one, says in the summary about the Drake brothers. So I start thinking, great, is this going to be a Vampire Diaries rip-off? But it's not at all. If you've read that and thought, great, it's a Vampire Diaries rip-off, it's not. It really isn't anything like it. So that's fine. But yeah, as the summary says, it's about a girl who is a vampire. There are two ways to being turned into a vampire. One is like physically being turned, and the other one is genetically. So like when you turn 16, you turn into a vampire. And this is leading up to the events of Solange's, I can't even say her name, Solange's 16th birthday. And all vampires have pheromones, like, you know I was going to say in Twilight, but they don't have that in Twilight at all. They just left that whole pit of vampires out. You know in, like, Vampire Diaries and that, they can compel humans into doing things? It's like, and I think they can do that in Vampire Academy as well. And there's probably other series that does it as well. But these have pheromones, which is like, they smell nice, and it almost hypnotises and compels them literally into doing something that they want them to do. And because she's near the blood change, her pheromones are really strong, and it's attracting all different vampires who want her because they want her in their lineage, and she gets kidnapped, as it says. and it's leading up to our 16th, and you don't always survive the blood change, so obviously they're worried about that as well. It's definitely original in that you've got turned vampires, genetically turned vampires, but you've also got the, let me get this right, the Hellblar or something, which are, they're kind of blue-ish. They're like really evil vampires. If anyone's read Vampire Academy, they're kind of like the Strigoi, if that's how you say it. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. They're kind of like that, but not. And they are evil. They're the evil ones, and they're just out for blood, literally all the time. That's actually what the third one's called, which I didn't know, didn't think about. But yeah, they are good. I did wish at times, not so much in this one, but more in the others, I wish they didn't focus so much on romance. I know romance is a big thing of it, but I do wish they didn't work quite so much on it, because it's not... Well, I do like the romance, like any girl, but I kind of wish that they went more for the vampire side of things as well, because a lot of it you just think, yeah, it's romance and that's really cute, but I want action and vampires and adventure and that. But yeah, it was good. I would give it... I really should think about these things before I do it. Do that every time. I don't even think about their star rating. 4 stars, like most of my books. But yeah, it gets 4 stars because it was very good. The next books get better. They get better as they go along, definitely. So if you've read the first one and you're not sure whether to keep going, stick with it because it gets better as well. I mean, I enjoyed the first one. It's pretty short. It's only 248 pages long, so I read it virtually in one day, I think. So it's not that long, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. Sometimes it's nice to have one that doesn't take up much, doesn't take you much time to read. But yeah, I did really enjoy it. It's not like the best series out there, but I did enjoy it still. It was definitely worth a read. I'm quite enjoying the different aspects. What I will talk about in the sequel, when I do a review of the sequel, is that they're not all literally about the same characters. They're just about like spin-off characters, about Solange's brothers and them in different situations. So it's almost like spin-off books rather than actual sequels, which is good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend reading it if you like any paranormal vampire type thing, really. It's very, very, very easy to read. Very, very easy to read. So yeah, definitely read it. I'm going to film the sequel, the review to the sequel now. So go and watch that if you're interested as well. And go and pick this up if you can. Okay, thank you for watching. I don't know if any of you have been watching me doing my singing. I was gonna do a song today, but because my voice is still not good, I'm not gonna risk it because I could do permanent damage, and I don't want to do that. So I will sing when either my voice is completely better, or if I have time, because my exams start on Tuesday and it's Saturday, so I don't have very much longer now. Okay, so thank you.